10 years I've been training people, they've been constantly asking me how they can game girls or seduce a girl in the workplace. Well, I'd say don't do it, but you're not going to listen to me, are you? The fact of the matter is that a high percentage of people do sleep with people that they work with. Reason being is you're pushed together, crammed together for 7-9 hours, 5 days a week, and you're going to build up them commonalities, that rapport, that trust. It will be a false lust for you. Remember, that's a false lust most of the time, so don't do it. But the thing is, if you do it because it's your choice, that you've attracted them and now they're after you, and it's under your control whether you want to sleep with them or not. So you have the higher power and choice in the matter. And here's how. Here's one of many strategies. Well, the first one is, basically, you know a lot about each other. There's a lot of commonalities and rapport. So pick something she likes and invite her to it after work. For example, she likes salsa. Google where there's a salsa class nearby and say you want to try it out. Does she want to come along because you don't want to go on your own? Or you're meeting friends there. You might be, you might not be. It's up to you who you want to invite. And you want her to come along as well because you know she likes it. Or if she likes food, maybe you want to go to a Mexican restaurant around the corner. Or if she likes bowling, take her bowling. Whatever. Just say you want to try it. Does she want to come along? Now you know she's interested in that. She'll come along. Now remember, you've already built up rapport because she wouldn't come with you if you didn't. All you've got to do now is turn on the sexuality with her. Now, you do that by just using game. Use all the pick-up and game skills that you already know. So basically then, you take her to, you say it's thirsty work, you take her to the bar. It's a good excuse to get her to the bar. That will be your third venue. So the first one was work, second is the salsa place, the third is the cocktail bar. Now we all know what happens on the third date, don't we? But that's your choice. You could choose then to end the date there on a high, and the next day at work you've got something to talk about. It'd be really cool. It shows that you had the power not to game her, and trust me, at this point she'll be wanting you to game her. She'll be probably escalating Keno back on you and so on. But this way you're the prize and you get her trying to attract you from now on. The ball's in your court. This is a lot of power, and it's a big thing that men miss out on doing. Get the girl to chase you. Also at work you now have the time to game her, a more slower process. Now I'd only say do this for two reasons. One, if you want to date her properly as a girlfriend, or two, so you don't get yourself in trouble, because everyone's gonna, well not everyone, but quite a lot of people might hear about that you've been going out having fun. So it shows that you just didn't pounce on her the first night, so you're not that sexual predator. And if she's gaming you, then you've got nothing to worry about. It's very obvious that she's gaming you now, especially when you go out. If you're doubly worried, just record on audio on your iPhone or whatever your conversations, and that way, one, you'll learn from it, and two, it'll be pretty obvious to any court or boss or manager that she was pulling you, she was after you. So it's win-win. So recap basically: one, don't do it. Two, if you have to do it, find out a commonality and invite them to that place close by to work, so it's not a big deal. So locationally good. Three, it's your third date, technically in one day, because you're dragging them from work to the salsa place to a bar. Okay, so take them to a bar, say it's thirsty work, you're in the bar. Four, escalate. Five, cut it off unless you really have to sleep with them that night. Cut it off. Game them slower at work, but make them actually game you, because they will start to game you now that you've ramped up the sexuality. And again, if you want me to speak about anything you have concerns with, write it in the comments below and I'll get to you. See you later.